Hey y'all, it's Akira part truthandloveunited.com. What's going on, y'all? It is hot. Hot here in Cleveland. But it could be worse. It's places that's like 1,000,000 degrees. It's only like 80 or 90 here today, so not too many complaints. But today we're going to be talking about me and just something I've noticed on my job since, yeah. So after the intro, we'll come back, we'll talk about it. So here we go. Alright, so before I start, first of all, I just want to thank y'all. I've had like 1,000 views on my Lizzo video. Where they did that at? I was so excited. I didn't even realize, I thank y'all so much. Thank you to the new subscribers, for the ones who've been here. How y'all doing? For the new ones, welcome to the crew. Thank y'all for coming, just seeing what's going on over here. I appreciate it. Make sure you are subscribing. Hit the little subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so when I post, you will see what's up. Make sure that you are sharing, commenting, all that good stuff. Now, let's get to this video. So, okay. Have you ever noticed, and maybe it's because... Okay, let me rewind a little bit. So, this is about my work. I hate when people say my work. This is about my job. I want to try to be as generic as possible because I don't want to talk about really where I work. But I've been in customer service for over 10 years at this point. Literally since I've been old enough to work in my industry. I've been working in my industry. And I don't know if I've said what I would do before. It don't matter. Anyway, one thing I've noticed though, I work in a corporate setting, corporate-ish setting. And one thing I've noticed is that people are real fake. Real fake. Side note, if you hear birds and things like that, it's because the window's open, because it's hot. I didn't want to have a fan on because, I don't like that sound, but I gotta have something because the kid is down. Oh, if you know it, I'm sweating. This is not my natural glow, sis. It's because it's hot. So, anyway. I've been blessed to where my talent has been able to get me where I want to go. My talent plus just being cool with, just being myself, to be honest. I've never had to kiss butt. I've never had to not be myself. Now, don't get me wrong. I've had to, maybe change the degree of who I am. And what I mean by that is, if you watch Insecure, do you remember the first season of Insecure where the black girl, Molly's character, it was a black intern or something that came to work at the law firm, and she was real like this, and they let her go. Yeah, I'm not that way at work. I mean, I can be with my friends, but I'm not that way at work. But I've never felt the need to completely just change who I am. If you put one person from my job, one person in my family, one of my friends, somebody from church, if you just pick random people and put them in one room, they can and they all just start describing me. They all can say, yeah, that's all Akira. Oh, yeah, that's Akira. I've never changed up to the point where I'm unrecognizable, right? That's just not how I am. And I've been really blessed to be able to succeed in my field just being myself. But at this point, one thing that I've noticed is it's a lot of fake people in corporate. And I'm trying to figure out where's the thin line between being work appropriate and just being straight up fake. For example, there's someone that I know where I work that does not like someone else. I know this because something came up with this person, and me and person A were having a conversation, and it was a little bit of miscommunication. Person B, was basically don't listen to that person. I can't stand that person. Don't listen to that person. That person be starting mess. That person is drama. That person is that person. This is all person B talking about person A, right? The next thing I know, I see person A and person B off kikiing, being just real cute, just having a break together, all of this and that. And I'm like, you was just talking about them 2.5 seconds ago. What happened to you don't like this person? What happened to this person that's fake and this person start drama and this and this and that? I'm the type of person, when I see that you're that type of person, I'm gonna just slide to the right real fast on you. Because I don't deal with them type of people. But because of the type of job that I have and because of where I would like to go in my career, I have to. So it poses the question, how do I find my space within this space? right? Like, it's a very, and I've noticed there's a very fine line between, like I said, being, you know, being work appropriate and being fake. Because I'm the type of person, if I don't like you, I don't like you. Now, I'm not rude, I'm not disrespectful, none of that. I keep it at hi and bye. How you doing? Good, you know, nice to see you. And keep it popping. Keep it moving. I'm not gonna kiki with you. I'm not asking how your mama doing. I don't care about how your kids. I don't care how your kids doing, but I'm just, like, we already know what it is. We ain't gotta fake, we ain't gotta play, we ain't gotta do all that. Let's just do what we came to do. Let's get our check and go home. That's how I operate. So to see, and that's just one instance, right? But there are a few people that I've seen who just move like that, who just, you put on a face in front of one person, and I've noticed the higher up I go, the more it's like that. And it always reminds me, it's this Cardi B, it's like a lyric, or not a lyric, but like at the end, I think it's on like her old mixtape, like her first mixtape, and she says like, y'all be real fake, but it's cool because I'm gonna be fake too. Like, that's what it reminds me of. Like, I don't operate like that though, so the whole time I just be like, what is going on? It's crazy. I don't understand. I have a really hard time operating in that space because, again, I'm just not built like that. And when I see someone who can easily flip like that, oh, you somebody I gotta stay away from. But because of the position that I'm in, it's not someone I can stay away from. So it's kind of like, how do I deal with that? Y'all let me know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Put down in the comments if you've ever dealt with somebody like that, and let me know I am not crazy. Just let me know. Another thing that has been just like grinding my gears just a taste is friendships at work. Now, I think I've talked to you guys about this before. I do not believe in being friends with my coworkers. We can be friendly, we can be cordial, we can be cool, but I do not believe in being friends with my coworkers, especially not my bosses, is anybody. Like, I just don't believe in that, because the reality is, you know, a lot of these jobs, they try to sell you on like this family mentality, like, we're a family and we care about each other and da da da. I can't fire my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reality is, if I do something to mess up, you're gonna kick me out and replace me with somebody else. You don't do that to family. So we not family. I have signed a contract. The contract says that I am willing to give you these allotted amount of hours of my week, and you are allowed to do, you know, send me wherever you need to send me and do what I gotta do. I do my job for this amount of time, and then I go home. I'm cool with that arrangement. But I've noticed that there are certain people who just, they want to be friends. And it's just like, I don't do the friend thing. Like I said, we could be friendly, but like when you start asking me like personal questions, when you start asking me about like my real life, what you doing? What you doing? Stop asking me questions. Get out of my business. I don't have a problem with just the general, oh, how was your weekend? You know, how's your kid? You know, I don't have a problem with those types of things in general. But when you start asking me like personal questions, it's like, slow your roll, pimpin'. Who you talking to? What's going on? I'll never forget. I was somewhere. I was working, and I had received a letter. I had received a letter, and my boss gave it to me. Like, hey, this came for you, whatever. Mind you, this person I'm about to talk about. I had just met this person, had not been aware of their existence for more than 15 minutes. Right. So I opened the letter. I'm reading this letter. This person walks up and stands like right in this area of me, and I'm like, can I help you with something? Get out of my business. Like, what is wrong? Personal space, boundaries, you know, just some coworkers just don't have it, and I don't understand. Get your life. Now, y'all know I try not to make everything about color, but in my particular area where I work, I am the only woman of color, and with that comes a lot of questions. And sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, it's annoying, it's frustrating, whatever. But I feel like sometimes those questions get asked to help create a camaraderie. Like, to be like, you know, oh, well, I grew up, you know, or, like, what are do-rags for? Like, I had somebody ask me, what are do-rags for? Or, why, like, how do you get your hair like that? Like, literally the questions that, like, I thought we were past in 2019 when Google is free and Siri will ask Google for you if you're scared of Google. I thought we were past these questions. And don't get me wrong, like, they definitely started with, like, this is an ignorant question, but I just got a question. I just find it interesting because it's like, this lets me know you're around no black people. Like, no black people. Which is fine, I guess, you know, I'll be that black person. But it gets a little annoying sometimes because, again, it's like, these are just weird questions. Just weird questions. I don't understand. I don't understand. I understand that, being black in certain spaces, we basically answer for our whole race. I get that. I don't always like that because I'm very clear to say, just because I'm okay with A, B, and C does not mean the next black person will be okay with A, B, and C. So you gotta taper your tone. You gotta taper your questions based on the person. I just don't happen to care about this particular situation, so this is my response. But obviously, I can't speak for all black people. It gets annoying though when you're constantly asked questions that are just like common sense if you really stop to think about it. Like, really stop. I was working. And in this particular place where I was working, there were a lot of black people, just a lot of black people. And I get super comfortable when I see other black people because it's just like, because, a lot of times the type of job that I have, I move around a lot. And I don't always see people that look like me. And a lot of times my coworkers don't notice it because everybody looks like them. So when we do go to things and I see people that look like me, like, it makes me very comfortable. I'm cool, And this particular coworker was like,
I can't believe you guys come in so many colors.
What? And it's like, I know this person doesn't mean harm. Like, I know, but it's just like, I have to reel in the smart mouth. Like, I have to reel it in. And it's especially hard when it's someone who's a boss. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you don't even realize what you be saying. You don't even realize, like, the undertones of what you're saying. And I know this particular person, if I were to try to point them out, they will go into that victimhood like that. That white victimhood, where it is like, oh my God, I'm not racist. Oh my God. Look, I don't even think this person is racist. I think that this person, though, our country in general is inherently racist, if we're just keeping it a book. And I think just those general inherent racisms are the things that trickles out and they don't even realize what they're saying. I'm going to keep this one really short, but I think I said all this to say, if you are white, first of all, welcome to the family if you're white. Do not ask your black coworkers about their hair. Do not ask your black coworkers about, just anything that has to do with the black culture. If you are that curious, Google is free, and Siri will ask Google for you if you are scared. Stop asking your black coworkers about that types of stuff. Stop trying to be friends with your black coworkers. Guess what? I guarantee you, you're black. And this, obviously, again, this isn't all black people, but the average black person, most black people, there's a very specific part of them that you get when you're at work. Stop trying to get into all the other parts. We're not friends. We can't be friends. Because the reality is, a lot of times, you want to be friends until, like, some real life stuff happen, and then it go left. And no one has time. No one has time for the foolery, so let's just not even play them games. You just come to work, Steve. You do your job, and I'm going to come to work, and I'm going to do my job, and let's just go home. Let's just do that. Yeah, so stop asking your black coworkers about things about being black. Stop trying to be friends with all your coworkers. And if you think about it, in general, that's how stuff just gets messy. I used to work a million years ago. I used to work at Best Buy. When I worked at Best Buy was darn near a big old orgy. Everybody was sleeping with everybody. Everybody was in everybody else's business. Little on me, I was to myself, child, because I didn't have time for the foolery. But in general, it was just always something going on because everybody wanted to be friends. I learned then. I'm good, love. Enjoy. I don't have time. So, yeah, I don't. Now, once we don't work together anymore, like I said, I think I've said this before, we can be cool, we can be friends, all of that, if we get along. But one thing I will say is that while I'm working with you, we can't be friends. That's just not how I operate. We can be friendly, we can be cool, we can be cordial, but friends, I would not use the word friends to describe us. So, yeah, stop trying to stop. Just stop. That's all I'm asking. I just had to get that out, because I just had questions. I was just curious about, and again, so, yeah, stop asking your black coworkers things about being black. Stop trying to be friends with them. And stop being fake. I feel like there has to be a way to be able to do your job and do your job to the best of your ability without kissing everybody behind. I just feel like there's a way to do that. And I am determined to get where I want to get to with my integrity intact, with my character intact. I have no interest in touching my ankles for nobody. Period. It just is what it is. So, take that how you will. feel about it how you will. Go at your mama about it because I don't want to hear it. It is what it is. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure you are commenting, and subscribing. You might as well just hang out. There's another video that will pop up. Just go ahead and watch that video. If you're not caught up, watch my Lizzo video. It was just me standing for a minute. Or watch my video about Juneteenth. Either one. Special shout out to the people who didn't know what Juneteenth was, but watch my video and learn something. That's why we here. I'm here to just, throw the little tidbits of gems I know, throw them out there for somebody to catch. So I appreciate y'all who didn't know. And for y'all who did know, thank you for just watching it anyway. I appreciate it. So, again, make sure you are commenting, and subscribing to the channel. If you have any questions, if you have anything that you want me to talk about, my email address is in the description box. Hit me up and let me know. And like I always say, as long as you're running your race at God's pace, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Bye.